Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Flash, issue number 28. All right, new view here. I'm on vacation. Beautiful Port Elgin, Canada. Highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. Anyway, guys, so Barry is chasing the Road Reapers. Now, I believe that these are actually new enemies. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. I have no problem with that. Everybody's wrong, including the professor. So, oh, here goes the the cart. Just wished me happy weather. So what do we have here? They're chasing after an armored car in Central City. Really? Go figure. Anyway, so the Flash winds up wrecking a part of the city with his new negative speed force powers. Yeah, he has no idea how these things work. Apparently, it forms some kind of a friction shield around him. While it would protect him from friction before, now it seems more to protect him from bullets. So that's pretty impressive. Nonetheless, so he winds up, destroying a good portion of the city, and the Road Reapers wind up getting away from him. So not a good day. Not a good first-time use of his powers. Dude, walk before you run. Good advice for a guy with brand new Speed Force powers, right? Anyway, also his lightning gets out of control. So he goes back to his normal civilian identity of Barry Allen, and go figure, evidence has been stolen from various cases, including very, very important big ones, from the crime lab in Central City. So, from the forensics lab specifically. So, not looking so good. Not looking good. He gets put on a case, but he's also told, listen, your mind is out of it. We heard that you broke up with Iris. If your mind's not in it, just stay away, because you're the best, probably the best I've ever seen. But only when your head is in the game. So that's important. That's important. He goes out to sulk a little bit, to be upset, and all of a sudden here go the road racers again, the Road Reapers, and he's mad. So I'm wondering if maybe this has something to do with his new Speed Force powers, because one, he is bumping up the negative Speed Force by using that power instead of the regular Speed Force, his Speed Force, and anybody who's a Flash fan, you know how that actually works in general. So anyway, he gets mad. And he goes after them. He takes them down, but it turns out they weren't running from him. They were running from Shrapnel. Oh, man. I haven't seen this guy in a while. When's the last time we saw Shrapnel? Anyway, he shows up and he does a little explodey thing, and he starts trying to take out the Reapers. And it turns out, there's a new boss in town sent after the Road Reapers. He wasn't actually going after the Flash, necessarily. But anyway, the Road Reapers, they're new, and they're supposed to be paying the new crime boss in town, and they're not. They're not. So, that being the case, statement had to be made. So, at this point here, next issue, we jump right into the next issue pretty much. It's supposed to be the Flash Accomplice to Murder. I don't know if that's the actual title, but it's good enough of a title for me. So there's going to be some framing action going here. I'm okay with it. Guys, I'm going to give this comic a B-. Loving this. I mean, what a great way to bring something new to the Flash. First off, who knows what using this negative Speed Force is actually going to do to him, right? Increasing the negative Speed Force in ability as it stands. But at the same time, he's also learning what the negative Speed Force can do. Now, the best way to defeat an enemy is to know your enemy. So and we know that Eobard Thawne is coming back. I mean, for crying out loud. When he comes back, this could be fun. Because now Barry will, even if he goes back to his regular powers, he'll know exactly what he's capable of doing, how his powers work. For instance, he doesn't get hungry when he runs. He gets tired. Go figure. Anyway, guys, that's it for me for now. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.